Excuse me. So we're talking about, remember, Ono was going into Showa, and obviously there was a lot of people that didn't think it could actually happen. So nevertheless, because Ono and his disciples had President Yamato's full backing, it was at least necessary to go through the motions. The first project was to convert coil making assembly from batch process to single flow by creating a cell for the pipe cutting, fin press, expansion, cleaning, brazing, leak testing, and final assembly steps. High-speed machines that were hard to change over were replaced by designs created by Showa's tool shop, so that the cell could convert from one coil design to another in only a few minutes before resuming operations. The output of the cell was then fed directly into a simplified and shortened final assembly track. Despite the skepticism of the workforce, the pointed disagreements with them at almost every step, in less than a week, it was possible to eliminate half the plant space, 95% of the in-process inventory, half of the human effort, and 95% of the throughput time needed to make a coil. The capital investment and time needed for this transition were trivial in comparison with its benefits. These were electrifying numbers in an old line organization like Showa, which had hardly any productivity growth in decades. Yet, they were exactly what Ono had promised. As the Kakaku campaign progressed from activity to activity, substituting single-piece flow for batch and queue, the results could not fail to gain the attention of even the most negative among the Showa workforce. As attitudes began to shift, Takashi Kawabe, was most skeptical of the original management, was even willing to take on a new job as head newly created production continuous improvement person. So obviously, think about it, 50% in 1 week. They reduced their floor space by that much. So 95% of the in-process inventory. But the biggest thing is the plant space. So eliminate half the plant space. All that extra room you could have. We say we don't have room. Single piece flow makes a big difference, and scheduling it accordingly makes a big difference, so we don't have stockpiles of in-process parts.